What is up, guys? It's Brady here, and today we are back with another video. And today is a pretty exciting video because today the Sunstar 2021 catalog has been released. So we get a look at not really GEMMY items, but Sunstar items, which Sunstar is a brand. They're kind of like GEMMY's lower brand, and they do get a lot of hate, but I think there's some cool stuff in here, especially since their props are really cheap. I think they're kind of good, like, for just kind of decoration, like not a really big display. But yeah, let's get into them. So on this first page, we have some pretty interesting stuff. So I think I'm going to do it by row. The first one, obviously, probably the most standout one to me is the, like, easily looking SVI knockoff. I almost kind of like it just because of how, like, kind of bad it is. But it's just kind of funny. There's the skeleton holding his head. That's pretty much old. I don't know if there's ever been like a standing one before, but I don't really like that because the stand is so visible. The witch, I guess, looks okay. I don't really like that Reaper. Then on the bottom row, there's some hanging stuff. I like the little clown dolls. I like the little like mini Sweet Dreams type thing. That's probably the coolest thing on this page. I also like the hanging witch, but I'm not too big on the other stuff. So yeah. On this next page, there is some more stuff. On the top row, I'm not really sure how I feel on that Scarecrow. The Reaper and Witch look pretty cool. And then the Clown I also like. On the bottom row, there's also some pretty good stuff. There's some more swinging props. Like the Scarecrow is one of Sunstar's best props. And I think the Clown looks interesting, and the Witch too. Now, on this next page, there's also a lot of stuff. So on the top, I think it's like a Scarecrow Reaper looking thing. I really like that. The Bride's also pretty cool. It looks like there's a lot of returning stuff here too. Then on the bottom row, I like the like prisoner guy. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're seeing some kind of old stuff on here too, but yeah. On this next page, the top row looks pretty generic, except for I really like that Clown Reaper thing. That's pretty creepy. Then on the bottom row, it seems like they kind of based their stuff off that one Morbid prop where it's like the hanging clown, but I like it. I like some of that stuff, like the hanging clowns, the ones that are upside down. But then the other ones I guess look okay. That like baby Pennywise thing I don't like, but it looks pretty good. Also, is that like a pirate or something? I think that's a pirate. But yeah. Now on this next page we have some Groundbreakers. I really like the look of that Reaper. I hope like Big Lots or something like has that. And then there's the witch one also looks cool. There's a skeleton holding his head. I don't think it pops up though. I think it just stays like that. That coffin thing also looks pretty interesting. But yeah. This next page is one of my favorite pages. So on the top there is the pop-up pumpkin. It looks kind of different from the last one. I'm a really big fan of those two witches. The one with the like pale white face I like, and then the other one's still cool. They have the pumpkin Groundbreakers kind of like the ones at Big Lots, but they have one that looks super decayed, so that's cool. And on the bottom they have two clown Groundbreakers, which I'm a really big fan of. Also, I didn't know Sunstar made the step here pads, but that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna kind of like skip over a couple pages because there's some with not really anything new, just kind of some old stuff. But this page, it doesn't look that interesting, but on the bottom, there's a parrot thing, which I'm kind of a big fan of. I don't really know why, but I think it looks kind of funny. I mean, not really Halloween. Then, of course, there's the classic trick-or-treat bowls. This next page, we do have some kind of new-looking stuff. There's a book skull with, like, a hand on it, but I'm kind of disappointed. Normally, they'll have some really cool small items, but this year, they really didn't. Except for this next page, which is probably my favorite page in the entire thing. So, first off, as you can see, there are many horror characters. I'm not really sure what that Micheal one's doing. I like the Jason and the Freddy one a lot, though. Then there's also the Big Head Witch and Reaper. Those are really cool, too. On the next row, there's a couple new, like, Jack-in-the-Boxes. And then that animated clown head. I'm not sure if it hangs, but that looks really good. There's also some really cool other stuff, like there's a shaking skeleton on the tombstone. I'm pretty sure that was like a remake of an old GEMMY prop. I don't really know, but yeah, this page probably has some of the best items on it. Might be the best page in the entire thing. Next we have some creepy looking pumpkins. Nothing really stands out except on the bottom. I kind of like the ones with the hands coming out of them and stuff. And what am I saying nothing stands out? This actually has some pretty cool stuff. There's one with like skeletons behind bars, then one with an eye. But I actually kind of like this. I hope a lot of these get released. They have a big spooky tree. I don't think it does anything, but I like how the mouth stays open. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And there's just some like lights and stuff. But then we come onto this next page, which I think is one of the more interesting pages we've seen. The top row doesn't have anything that interesting, except I do kind of like the clown in red. That one looks cool. And then the Reaper with the green eyes, I actually really like. Or there's two with green eyes. The one with the like non-eyeball ones, that one looks cool. Then on the bottom, there's a lot of creepy hanging dolls. I think all of those look pretty scary. I don't think they'd cost that much, and you could put them in a haunt, and they'd look really cool. Then on this next page, on the top, it has some kind of interesting stuff. I really like the creepy lady with the mouth wide open. That one's really cool. Then on the bottom, it's just kind of same old stuff, except the bride, I think, looks pretty cool. There's some more clowns on this next page. In the top, I'm pretty sure we've seen those clowns before. I'm pretty sure they're just like the ones of Spirit, but maybe some different colors. On the bottom, the hanging old ladies, those are kind of interesting. And then I also like the scarecrow. But yeah. On here, the new stuff, I guess it's kind of cool because, it's like a curtain. And then they have the clown scarecrow, which is one of my favorite Sunstar props. Might be my favorite prop from them. On here, there isn't anything that interesting. On the top, the only thing I really like is kind of the doll, but that doesn't do anything. Or the one in the middle. And I guess that witch is kind of cool, but like I said, I don't think any of these ones are animated. Then on the bottom, there are two like items I think are pretty scary. There's the plastic doll, like with the wings on it, which I think is really creepy. Then there's the girl crasher thing, which if it's animation and audio are good, I think that could be one of the best props in this catalog. Next up, there's not really too much, except there's some cool witches. I like the one on the broom on this page. That one looks pretty good. Then on the next page, there's actually some pretty cool looking witch props. They have the one on the left is pretty interesting. The one in the middle, I like how realistic the face is. Then the scarecrow witch is really cool. I love their scarecrow like props, like the scarecrow clown stuff, like I said. Then I'm pretty sure the rest of the catalog is just tombstones and stuff, so I'm not really gonna get into that. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. This was kind of a long video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Now, actually, no, before I end it, there is a couple more things. Like, there's some creepy hanging heads and stuff. So if you want to see that, then be sure to check out the actual catalog. I will have it linked. But anyway, thank you for watching, and bye.